You'll be surprised with how much procrastination you actually do with thinking about, well, when should I do this or what should I do next? Plan it out, not on the day, but several days before. Hi everyone, it's John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur, and welcome to another Super Motivational Friday with John. I have a question for you, and that question is, have you ever found that you either don't have enough time or you run out of it, especially when you're on a project, or maybe you're going on a vacation and you have to get a million things done and you just don't know how you're ever going to do it? Or you're planning for a party and there's a deadline and you might have a big P in your name. Procrastination, all right, no pun intended. Now, I wasn't always an expert at managing time, but what I will share with you is that I have learned how to manage time properly and more efficiently. The first thing I want to ask you is that whenever you've had this challenge with managing time, I bet you've been really frustrated and you probably thought, oh, I'm never going to get this done. This isn't going to be finished. I'm going to be late. I'm going to forget something. It's just not going to be finished in time. You're putting all these thoughts in your head. Now, we've said this in other videos, that your thoughts, right, become things. Things result from your actions. Your subconscious runs your body, okay? 95% of your body is run by your subconscious. But how do you actually manage time? Great question. Before I answer that, I'd like you to go ahead and like, love, and support the video. And then, of course, comment or at me below with your challenges in time management. One thing you need to do is figure out, what do you need to do? Maybe you're getting ready for a party or you're studying for something. What you have to realize is that you've got to put down what needs to be done. And then figure out how much time you have. Block your time. You'll be surprised with how much procrastination you actually do with thinking about, well, when should I do this or what should I do next? Plan it out, not on the day, but several days before. When you have something written or on your computer, it's very easy to follow that schedule. You see, our mind and body likes to respond to a schedule. It likes to have some structure. Now, you don't have to put down every little thing that you're gonna start, cracking an egg for making the cake at 9:15 in the morning. No, I'm gonna make a cake at 9:30. You don't have to say at 9:40, I'm gonna pour in 2 cups of sugar. You don't have to get that granular, no pun intended with sugar, incidentally. Thus, when you start to understand the structure, your body will appreciate it and it will reward you in kind. Your mind's gonna understand that you're trying to become logical. And when you put things into these little, I'll call them compartments, manage each compartment as one thing. Then, once you've decided how long each thing is gonna take you, put that on your master timeline. For example, maybe you're going on a trip. You need to get your passport. Or maybe you need to just get some clothing that you need for this warm weather, and you needed to get some new clothing, new bathing suits, etc. Now, all this stuff can seem really daunting, even getting your airline ticket, right? Because you're planning your trip. Whenever you have things to do, make this list. Make a checklist before you leave to make sure you've done everything. Don't do this the day of the trip. So if you're deciding to go out a couple months before, plan it, make your checklist then. Now, when you start working closer to the trip, you're like, oh, I've already done half of it. And now your life's gonna become very easy. Whether we're talking about a wedding, whether we're talking about a party, or whether we're just talking about creating an educational curriculum for yourself. Either way, when you learn to manage time, you'll also learn that there's something called personal time and business time. I have something that I do all the time. If it's not on my calendar, it's not happening. Therefore, if it's not on your calendar, it shouldn't be part of your life either. Don't forget to tag your friends, colleagues, and associates at me. And yes, share this out with everyone you know on social media. And then go below my YouTube channel and make the choice to click on that link below, help keep our content free on the PayPal link, and buy my team and I a cup of coffee for a nice, refreshing ice cream cone. We'll be so grateful with those pennies and dollars. We'll invest them into new hardware, new technology, new equipment, new software, new facilities, and even new staff to give you the most jaw-dropping, motivational, time-centered, conscious material to keep you on track, motivated, off your butt, into action, achieving your success. I'm John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur, and I'll see you in another video real soon.